Day 5 of Glasgow 18, and we are back to bring you the pick of the action from the European Championships. Track cycling is on the way, but it was a day dominated by aquatics. We'll start by seeing who made a splash on day 1 of the diving competition. The diving in the championships is being held at the Royal Commonwealth pool in Edinburgh, and the opening event was the mixed team final. In this event, teams are made up of one male and one female diver, who perform 3 dives each. Russia have won the European title twice and were well clear after the first 2 rounds, following this dive from Evgeny Kuznetsov.
Well, he's been to 5 World Championships, 2 Olympic Games. He knows what it's all about. 4 times a European champion on the springboard, looking to get good impact, good takeoff position. Just trying to get as vertical an entry position as possible. And he gets 73.50.
Germany's pair Lou Massenberg and Maria Kurjo dived consistently throughout. Their highest scoring dive came in round 3.
Looking to get as much extra elevation off the board as she can. 68.80, got an 8 in there.
Russia were in complete control heading into the last 2 rounds, but in round 5 the pressure started to get to them.
This is their only unrestricted dive remaining. She needs to nail this. I don't think you would describe that as nailed. That's all down to how you just see that giveaway look. Oops, it was young Yulia's response. This is where it went wrong. Couldn't hold the shape and the form on entry. Costly.
And Ukraine closed the gap. Experienced Oleg Khalidi moved his team right into contention for the gold.
4.5 somersault tucked, 3.8. Big dive, big effort from the big Ukrainian. 3.8 the tariff here, and a real chance to put Ukraine right up towards the top.
A big 70.3 for the Ukraine, and after their nightmare round 5, the damage had been done for the Russians and they opted for accuracy to win a medal. Leaving Ukraine's 16-year-old Sofia Liskin with a chance to win gold for her country. Could she handle the heat?
And really needs to pull out something here, see if she can climb aboard the podium. Well, she's certainly given it a go. Pressure dive for the youngest competitor in this opening event here in Edinburgh. Out of the pike, not bad at all.
For the team representing Ukraine.
Good mark, 67.20, and it's put them right at the top of the pile. No wonder she's smiling. That is a belter. Here is the official confirmation. Gold for Ukraine. Boy, it was tight. 3.3. Germany second. Russia get the bronze. 6.4 clear of Britain. Then Italy, Belarus.
So Ukraine claiming their 4th gold medal of the championships, courtesy of their teenage diving star. All-conquering Russia continued their dominance in synchronised swimming at the European Championships in Glasgow. They've won every single competition they have competed in so far, and it was no different in the team technical routine final.
Wow, absolutely brilliant.
It was 2 minutes 50 seconds of excellence that the judges awarded with 94.6 points.
Flat split, and then a nice walkover at the end, and quick change of formation. Into the flamingo, into the fishtail, half turn, lovely arch, executed perfectly. And look at this, the split, airborne split, really high. And the circle, another element they have to include somewhere in the program. Absolutely astounding.
Once more, Ukraine came second, with Italy claiming the bronze. Earlier on Monday, Russia claimed their 5th gold when Svetlana Kolnyshenko added another European Championships title to her huge collection of international medals by taking the swimming solo technical title.
So Svetlana Kolnyshenko, current world champion. Five required elements in this 2-minute performance. And this has a huge amount of difficulty. It needs to be 2 rotations by the ankles. That is so hard to do, that last required element.
Kolesnichenko was not quite at her very best, but still dominated. Her mark of 93.4816, putting her more than 2 points clear of Ukrainian silver medalist Yelizaveta Yanko. Italy's Linda Cerruti took the bronze.
It's good here. I like to be here, and I was born in St. Petersburg. The weather is same like in Glasgow, and I feeling like I'm at home.
In the penultimate day of track cycling, there were plenty more medals up for grabs. The first of the day came in the men's MADISON finals, a bunch race with teams of 2 competing over 200 laps. Both riders are on the track, but only one is active at one time, with riders tagging each other by hand. Teams earn points by winning intermediate sprints. It looked like a Belgium, Germany and Spain podium, but with 12 laps to go, the fight was on for bronze.
And Britain have thrown down the gauntlet here. The British are away, trying to get the points that could potentially get them onto the podium with a bronze medal. Being chased by the Belarusians, then Spain and Germany and Belgium. But the big names have been usurped for once. Great Britain are going to take 5 points here, so their hopes of the podium not dead. Great Britain with just 4 laps to go. And looking good to potentially take 10 points here. A battle on behind, Germany and Belgium racing together. He might catch the pack, you know. He might well catch the pack. Now that would be unbelievable if he does. That would be massive drama. He's got 2 laps left to try and do it. Being roared on by this crowd. Listen to them. Well, this is unbelievable riding from Great Britain. Absolutely superb. It's definitely going to be enough for a medal, that much we know. Up towards the line. Belgium are going to win the MADISON. Germany second. And we'll wait to get it confirmed that Great Britain have sneaked in front of Spain for the bronze medal.
And they did. A bronze medal for Ethan Hayter and Oliver Wood. In the evening, it was the final of the women's 500-metre time trial. Elena Starikova of Ukraine set the time to beat.
We know she can go quicker than 33.6, but can she do it on the big occasion when the pressure's really on? It didn't look like the best start in the world to me, but let's see what the split is. Ideally, we want to get inside 19 seconds. And she hasn't done that. So at the moment, you've got to say that Vel's time might hold here. 2 bends left to negotiate. 33.6 dead is the leading time. She's out. Oh, she's just inside it. Wow. By 7,000ths of a second. Unbelievable.
The last to go for gold was Daria Shemaleva of Russia.
So here goes the woman who rode the fastest time earlier. But can she produce it again? Looking for a hat-trick of European gold medals. Daria Shemaleva. She looked to get into her stride pretty quickly. What is the split? Oh, that's really good. 18.767. Yeah, she's just got to hold it together for another 100 meters or so. 33.593. Anything better wins gold. And gold it is. 33.285. That was magnificent.
The next medals to be decided were in the men's sprint finals. Races are the best of 3 over 3 laps. In the gold medal race, it was Stefan Boticher of Germany against Jeffrey Hoogland of the Netherlands. The Dutchman won the first race and was looking to win the second to take the title.
Hoogland with Boticher much closer to him than he was in the first race, but Hoogland is extremely powerful. Now, has Boticher got anything left off the bend? Hoogland in front. Here comes Boticher, but he won't get there. And Hoogland takes gold.
The bronze went to Harry Leverson of the Netherlands after going to a decider. The last medal of the evening was in the women's Omnium, which is made up of 4 different events. The first of which, the 7.5-kilometre scratch race, was won by world champion Kirsten Wild of the Netherlands, with the 2017 world champion Katie Archibald of Great Britain in second. After the second event, the 7.5-kilometre tempo, the leaders remained the same and were the final 2 standing in the elimination.
The Brit is in front, but Wild may attack one last time. Up towards the line. Can Archibald hold her? Yes!
So, going into the medal decider, the 20-kilometre points race, there were just 2 points separating them, with Wild still in the lead.
So the sprint is on. Archibald trying to rattle round the outside. And Wild trying to follow her. Here goes Katie, which really engages this home crowd. And Archibald, really impressive in terms of effort, will get the 5, and Wild only gets a point that time. So she's got 4 back there. So the gap was 9, I think it's now 5. My maths are right. Well, if she can get a point better on the next sprint than Wild and then win the double points, I think she'll be the champion, if my maths are right. Of course, it's much easier said than done, and it's much easier sitting up here as well. Confirmation, Wild got a point, so 5 points is the difference. And remember, the difference between first and second on the final lap is 4 points. So if Archibald finishes ahead of Wild on the next sprint lap in 6 laps time, then she will technically have it in her own hands. Of course, Wild will too. But maybe it'll turn out to be closer than a lot of us maybe expected. It'll come round with only 14 laps to go now. And I don't think Katie Archibald is going to die wondering. She's going to go for this, maybe a bit earlier than she would really like, but just to try and stretch the field and try and make sure that she doesn't get boxed in Archibald is off after the leading three. Wild is right behind her. Imagine the strain this puts on the legs. They're both together, Archibald and Wild. The lactic acid build-up and the pain barrier that you have to cross every time you hear that bell, and as I say, in this instance, probably a little bit before that as well. So I think she's going to go early, Archibald. It's just my guess. Here's the bell, and she finds somewhere on the outside. She's got Wild actually outside of her and didn't really have anywhere to go. And Archibald caught a little bit flat then. Look at Wild going through the gears on the outside. This is absolute class, and Wild's probably going to secure the title here. So that's the bell, the last lap, and it's effectively a lap of honour for Kirsten Wild. It doesn't really matter who's going to cross the line first. She's done her job quite brilliantly. When the pressure was on, Archibald tried to hammer the door down, but Wild kept it locked shut, and she is going to come home to take this title in magnificent style.
There were medals aplenty on offer this evening at the Tollcross International Swimming Centre. The first final of the evening was the women's 200 metres butterfly. Britain's Alice Thomas was fastest in the semis.
Katinka Hossiu holds the European record at 2:04.27.
That's not in danger, I think, tonight. So, Chimrova, lane 6, strong in the first 50 meters. And now Thomas laying back a little bit, so not starting that fast, and it might pay off.
Chimrova gets the wall first at 50, second is Henke, third is Montero in the outside lane. Alice Thomas just holding a watching brief. It is the second 100 where she comes strong, and if she's in contention, she will be in the medals for certain, I think. We'll be able to detect her by that outfit. It's a very, very fetching one, and look at the second 50 from Thomas. She's coming right back alongside Henke. Henke and Thomas and Chimrova, and indeed Montero, going to the wall pretty much together. Chimrova from Henke, from Alice Thomas, from Montero. Now this is where the burst of speed might come in from Henke. Can Thomas stay with her?
And look for Kopash to make her move over this third 50 meters, and that is always crucial, and she looks very strong in lane number 3 with the white cap. Getting closer to Franziska Henke.
Well, this is still wide open with 50 to go. Still might be Henke at the turn. It isn't, no, she's back and forth. Look at the change around here. Chimrova now from Montero, from Alice Thomas, from Henke. The crowd now trying to get all the air out of everybody else and sucked into Alice Thomas.
So absolutely different strategy by Thomas, and that may pay off. And now it is Thomas against Kopash. A look at Kopash. She has amazing finishing speed with 10 meters to go.
Looks like it might be Hungarian gold. Can Alice Thomas get the silver? It's going to be tight between her and Chimrova. Chimrova just beating her to the wall, but it is Kopash who gets the win in 2:07.13.
Russia's Kliment Kolesnikov arrived to the men's 100 metres backstroke final, having broken the 50-metre world record on Saturday, but was up against a formidable opponent.
Milov has a bit of work to do. We have approaching 25 metres to go, and it is that red cap, that red-pink cap of Kolesnikov, and Rylov has a lot to do if he's going to come back to win this. The junior Russian is going to take it. Rylov will get second place, but he can't catch the junior. He's catching it with every stroke, but left it too late. Way too late. 52.53.
In the session's semi-finals, Hungary's Katinka Hossiu broke a minute for the first time this year to touch first in 59.67 in the women's backstroke. Lithuanian top seed Danas Rapsys made a big statement in the men's 200 metres freestyle semis, qualifying a second faster than Britain's James Guy. And in the women's 200 metres breaststroke, Russia's Yulia Efimova made another late surge, swimming 8th to 1st to post the top time. World record holder Russian Andrei Gorovov easily won the second semi-final of the men's 50-metre butterfly in 22.85. Could his own world record go tomorrow night? Back to the finals in the men's 200 metres breaststroke, and Russia's Olympic bronze medalist Anton Chupkov was 5th at the 100 split, but powered home.
100 split, Brigida leads. Second place is Kamenga. Third at the moment is Bassini, and the Britons are at the moment in 7th and 8th.
Okay, but they're going to have tremendous support behind them, and they're going to swim amazingly fast in the closing 50 meters. And so will Anton Chupkov, the Russian, making his move in the middle lane. Already up in front.
Last 50 coming, and Chupkov has an advantage, and quite a big one at the moment.
Under European record pace right now, Anton Chupkov.
Cassini in third. The Britons have yet to really show. Now they have to. Murdoch and Wilby really have to get on their bikes and go. Chupkov is leading the way. They're coming back to him now. Bassini on one side. At the moment, it looks like the threat from Murdoch is not happening. Wilby starting to work his way through. It's going to be definitely Chupkov, probably in a very, very fast time. But look at the finish here from James Wilby in lane number 2. Is he going to get there? He is! Wow, that's astonishing. And the time is 2:06.80 for Chupkov. It's just outside the world record.
In the women's 200 metres freestyle, it was all about the flying French woman Charlotte Bonnet, who broke Sarah Sjöström's 2016 championship record and secured gold in 1 minute 54 seconds, 0.95.
Very, very good to swim tonight and to win 23, and it's the first time under 155, so it's very good.
The surprise of the day was in the 200 metres individual medley. Swiss Jeremy Deplanche's 33.93 breaststroke split was ultimately the deciding factor.
It is Deplanche from Litchfield, from Vazios, and then Heinz on to the freestyle leg they go. And Deplanche is looking very strong in 3.
But also looking strong, Litchfield, and Heinz is backing to action in the final 20 meters. Now Deplanche is not looking back, it's not easing off. He is going to take this title. Jeremy Deplanche, first ever Swiss European title in the medley.
Who's going to get second? I think Litchfield's going to take third. Yes, he is. Philipp Heinz with second place, and third for Max Litchfield, which is a great achievement considering where he came from.
I was not waiting for the gold, I was searching for a medal. Bronze, gold or silver, didn't matter for me, but the gold and the good time, so everything's fine.
Last up was the 4x100 mixed medley relay. Freya Anderson proved to be tonight's British secret weapon.
Only 2 more female swimmers to go in their respective teams. However, Adam Peters split 57.2, and Team GB is ahead of.
Yeah, now James Guy is up against
Russia.
Svetlana Chimrova. So again, it's man against woman. So GB will now need to open up a huge lead, because it'll be Morozov, who's had a poor week by his standards, certainly didn't make the 100 semi-final. He'll want to make up for that. The crowd will say, come on, James Guy, get us out of sight if you possibly can in lane number 6. That is what he is trying to do. So you would think now with the mix, it's probably going to be GB against Russia, but maybe not.
Maybe not, because the Netherlands have Ranomi Kremowidjojo, for example.
Right, so off Freya Anderson goes. Is she going to get caught by the Russians? Because they're going, yeah, I think...
Nah, that's too huge of a gap. I don't think so. Freya Anderson has to bring it home. She has to.
You reckon? I don't know. I think it's going to be mighty tough. There could be 4. Oh, come on, Freya. Keep going, love. It's really, really difficult for her, because she knows that they're pursuing her. Kremowidjojo's in there as well.
7 seconds separating Great Britain and Russia. 3.4 down.
Right, Morozov's coming. Can Freya Anderson keep it going? Come on, she's got 25 meters. Morozov is coming. Freya Anderson, he is getting closer. She's got 15, she's got 10, she's got 5, she's got gold. Morozov will not catch her. Wow, it's a new European record for Great Britain.
I just did a personal best time on the relay. That's how much being in a relay can really help you raise your game, because you just want to do it for the team. So hopefully I can kind of replicate that kind of time tomorrow night. That would be pretty cool.
So another golden day at the European Championships 2018. We'll see you for more next time.